Pakistan PM Shehbaz Sharif's government has presented a budget that allocated $9 billion for defense spending in 2026. This comes after the country suffered serious setbacks from Indian strikes during Operation Sindoor. Pakistan is shrinking overall spending by 7%, $62 billion. That is, the country also has halved its environment budget and heavily slashed its health budget, while granting a record 20% hike to its defense budget, revealing the skewed priorities of the Sharif government. Aditya Vadavan is live with us on this story. Aditya, the priorities, it seems, are completely mixed up for the Pakistani government. They are hiking defense spending, they are cutting health, they are cutting environment. It shows their priorities.
Well, absolutely, Uday. They also know the Pakistani establishment that they have been absolutely cornered, and post Operation Sindoor, the Pak Army's vulnerabilities have been completely exposed. So many of their fighter jets and military infrastructure has been completely decimated and destroyed. So this makes them jittery and nervous. And already we see IMF has given them loan on the conditions, on very hard conditions, that they need to lessen down the expenditure, and lessen down the expenditure and increase the revenue sources of them. So at this juncture, they know that they are already on the verge of getting on the blacklist of the Financial Action Task Force. Because they are now continuously harboring UN designated terrorists like Hafiz Saeed and Zakir Rahman Lakwi. And but however, the ironic fact here is that still they are going ahead with increasing their defense expenditure, which shows how misplaced priorities are of the Pakistani establishment. They know that they are into deep caracas, they are into deep mess, which they aren't able to rectify. And everybody knows that the Pakistani government is directly run by the Pakistani military establishment and the ISI. So at this juncture, ISI and the military establishment is calling the buck in Pakistan, and that is why under the pressure of the Pakistani military, the Pakistani government has to surrender in front of the Pakistani military, and that is why they have kept everything aside and gone ahead to increase their defense expenditure, which will be a mayhem for Pakistan in the times to come. Uday.
All right. In fact, Group Captain Devnath is also with us. Group Captain Devnath, what do you make of this decision taken by Pakistan on its spending?
Uday, on expected lines, after Operation Sindoor, Pakistan got hit very badly by attacks from Indian armed forces. They lost many fighter aircraft, they lost many AEW, Airborne Electronic Warfare Platform. They, as per reports, they lost to Saab ARI 2000 Electronic Warfare Aircraft. So now they want to replace all these damages. In addition, Pakistan has planned to acquire 40 J-35 stealth fighter aircraft from China. So these are all big ticket defense imports Pakistan is trying to resort to. Add to this miserable condition of inventory of Pakistan Navy. They are shopping around the world for additional submarine, for additional ships. Many countries are willing to give Pakistan these submarines and ships, provided Pakistan can afford it. So probably this 20% increase in defense budget is an indication that Pakistan is going to acquire additional capital equipment for its Air Force, Navy and Army. Yes, Uday?
All right. More breaking developments, in fact, coming in now. India's population is estimated to reach $1.46 billion in 2025, continuing to be the highest in